You know, the Kentucky Derby Museum, which sits on the front steps of Historic Churchill Downs, graciously welcomes some 200,000 guests each year. And today, we're going to take a tour.
He leads it by a length. Central Bay into the center of the racetrack is driving. Chucky Green now drops back. Coming on a bit is Warble. Arnade on the outside. Now and then the stretch. It's Secretariat. Secretariat on the outside to take the lead. Jam holding in second. It's Secretariat moving away the end by 2.5.
The Kentucky Derby Museum is one of the premier attractions in the state of Kentucky. We try to capture the pride, excitement, and all the pageantry surrounded by the Kentucky Derby. We've been here since 1985. We opened in the spring. We're a nonprofit museum. We sit at the edge of Churchill Downs racetrack, but we're our own separate entity, and we pave our own way with admissions from great tourists from around the world. The museum experience starts right through the starting gates. We have an authentic starting gate. You start there, and Kentucky Derby is not just about that one day, 1-2-minute race. It's really the pageantry that surrounds the Kentucky Derby, and that starts with the Kentucky Derby Festival. We start with Thunder over Louisville, and we'll take you through a little bit about the excitement that surrounds it and captures the city's attention. Then we have an annual hat contest where you'll see some of the premier hats that can be showcased here at the Kentucky Derby. And really for the ladies, Derby's all about the hats, it's really not about the horses. So we should give you a little taste of that. Then you'll walk through and see our winner's circle. We're standing in front of it now. The winner's circle is a replica of what you'll see on Derby Day. The jockey wears the owner's silk, so whoever owns that horse, that's the silks that's going to be on the jockey's back. The jockey's given a garland of roses, and that's in our winner's circle. And every year we change out the horse to represent the winning horse of that derby. Then you step into our time machine where you can watch any race dating back to 1918, which there's some great old black and white footage all the way up to present day. So you can watch any race that maybe you saw here on the grounds long ago, or maybe you just want to watch Secretariat's fastest run. Then we take you into our Test Your Derby Trivia Corner, and you'll go up against a sports writer and see how much you really know about Derby, and maybe you'll learn a thing or two there. Then we'll take you over to the Jockey as an Athlete Corner, and that talks about the strength it takes for a jockey to actually ride these horses. Many people think that it's easy to get on that mount and just ride the horse and the horse does all the work, but not the case. Then you'll go to Riders Up, which is an interactive exhibit. It's a real big hit for our kids here at the museum. You'll sit on a replica horse and test your endurance in the irons, see how hard it is to hold that 2-minute stance. And 2 minutes seems like an awfully long time when you're in that jockey stance. So that's a fun one for our kids to get on.
Second, Bookmark in a perfect spot in third. Lynch challenges fourth now, making a dramatic move as they head down the backstretch.
In the middle of the museum is a 360-degree surround screen. It's a high-definition film which takes you from the early morning at the Derby, where they're caring for the horses at dawn, all the way to dusk when the last race band leaves the track for the day. And that's a really exciting exhibit. It puts you really in the middle of the infield, so the track is all around you, and gives you the real sense of what it's like to live through a Derby here at Churchill Downs. The Greatest Race is the name of our high-definition feature film. It can be seen at the top and the bottom of every hour. It's about 17 minutes long, so it's a big hit here with our fans. Well, we're certainly the gateway to Churchill Downs. We have exclusive access for Barn and Backside Tour, where you can come early in the morning and watch the workouts on the track, which is a really great tour to take you through the infield, back into the barns, and really experience the behind-the-scenes aspect of the track. We also do a behind-the-scenes tour, which takes you through the VIP areas of Churchill Downs. You'll see the Millionaire's Row, you'll see the Jockeys' Quarters, which is their locker room where they get ready before all the races.
We're going to have 40 jockeys in our colony, which is 40 jockeys that are registered to ride here during the meet.
We're very proud to have more than 200,000 visitors come through our door each year. They're international guests from around the world and certainly across the country here in the United States.
You know, a lot of folks back in the past thought only the big boys could do it. Folks are now
Well, certainly if you don't talk about the history and great traditions of something as wonderful as the Kentucky Derby, the traditions die off. And so we want to keep that zest for the tradition alive. Thoroughbred racing is very important to the state of Kentucky, and we actually have educators that go out and travel the state telling kids about the importance to the economy here in the state of Kentucky, also the traditions that go along with it. So tradition is a very big part of this museum, and education is what keeps that tradition alive. The Kentucky Derby is the first jewel in the Triple Crown races. So the Kentucky Derby is really the ultimate prize. That's what every trainer wants to win. Every owner wants to win the Kentucky Derby, and certainly every jockey wants to claim that they are a Kentucky Derby winner. We have a great gift shop here at the museum, and that's a big source of revenue to keep this treasure going. You can find all sorts of Kentucky memorabilia that is available online through our catalog source, and also a telephone number that you can call and order from anywhere around the world. We have an on-site cafe that you can stop Monday through Friday and have a bite to eat with us. They have some great Kentucky favorites. You can sample a hot brown or enjoy a mint julep. Also, here at the museum, we do rentals, so we have lots of people that have weddings here. You can staff it for a corporate event if you want to have a unique place for a Christmas party. We always encourage visitors to enjoy our exhibits and have a party in a place of champions.
And that's it for this week's Kentucky Farm Bureau's Bluegrass and Backroads. You know, if you have a story idea or just want to let us know what you think of the show, send us an email to bluegrassandbackroads@kyfb.com. We'll see you next week.